Well, just got my Momo steering wheel from the guys at the BMW company, Momo USA, and this is what's gonna go into the Porsche. So I figured, let me open this thing up here at the HQ so we can check this thing out, because you know what? I'm super excited. Now there's synonymous names in racing, and that is Momo, Recaro, Seabelt. And this is just one of the pieces that I had to have. I do like the 3-spoke steering wheel that's in the Porsche, but I needed something that was pushed out a little bit more, and I wanted to have kind of a better ergonomic feel, and this is what it is. Now I got the Momo Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo is a 350 millimeter diameter steering wheel. So this is a normal size compared to their smaller 330 millimeter steering wheel. But what I like about this is it is still smaller than stock just by a hair, and it has a good dish to it. This steering wheel obviously will bolt to the factory Momo hub or a quick release. Let's open this thing up. Now, of course, the car is red, so I also want to do this because it does have red stitch and a red Momo horn button, and that'll just set off the interior perfectly. Of course, I've got instructions because, you know, you got to make sure you know how to do that.
I have 3 of my best guys on it right now.
So here it is. This is the steering wheel. Big release. So this is a full Alcantara steering wheel, perfect motorsports inspired. Got the red stitching on there. This thing is absolutely beautiful and definitely a little bit smaller, and it'll be pushed closer to me when it comes time to have it in the car. Well, we're gonna finish our steering wheel project, so it is the last piece I need to get the steering wheel in, and this is the steering wheel hub. And that's because the factory hub is a 3-hole one and is not designed for the new 6-hole steering wheel. So we're gonna open this box and check this thing out and then get it mounted up. They are vehicle specific because each hub obviously has to fit the splines a certain way. So you can see this has an index, it's got the splines. So we'll take the factory one off. Quick release will bolt to that, and then the steering wheel, the new Momo steering wheel, bolts to this. It's got the wire so we can get the horn plugged back in, and yeah, it should fit and look pretty good. Now we're gonna take off the steering wheel so we can put the new Momo steering wheel on with the quick release. So this thing comes off because there's 3 screws that hold the back of this on. Then it'll get us to the main nut that's probably right behind here. I got the foam piece here, the leather piece unscrewed. Oh, there it goes. So now we can see what we got going on under here. And that's probably why my horn doesn't work, because it's hooked up to nothing. Just canceled out. Looks like to get this thing off, now we got to take these bolts out, and we'll see if what kind of hub we got on here. This is weird. Okay, got my monster socket in here, just loosen the bolt. Now I just got to take off the main steering bolt here and get this thing out, put the Momo one on. Should not take us too much time to do this at all, which is nice. So got the bolt out. There she is. Now this whole thing should just slide off. Let us pray. There we go. So now you can just start putting on the new parts. So here's the new Momo wheel, and there's the stock wheel. This one's 350 millimeters, so it's just slightly smaller than the stock one. Okay, got the hub on there. So now we gotta get this thing tightened down, torqued up a bit. Of course, now I gotta hold it with 2 hands. So do that, and then we'll get back to putting on the quick release to it. So in the back there, I got the little spacer where I put the ground for the horn wires, as well as the connection to the wire that comes out of the car. So now we just got to tighten these bolts down, and once that's done, we will take the quick release and mount that to the steering wheel, and then everything will pretty much be set and done. Went for a different quick release, got the NRG one, good little simple one. Kind of had these before in the past, so I'm able to still use the horn as well as the horn button on this Momo wheel I want. So we're going to put on this quick release, and that'll also push the steering wheel out to me a little bit, which I want. That way I'm not reaching so far. So let's get this NRG quick release put on. All right, got the steering wheel just lightly fitted on there. And then here's the horn button, which goes in there, and we've got got a ground wire connected, and then the other horn wire. So this activates, obviously it's connected for when the quick release is on there, it gets its signal to the other side of the quick release. So that is good. So all we gotta do is push this button in here and everything is connected. There it is, got it all in. Momo steering wheel, it's so perfect. Red stitching, the Alcantara goes great with everything else in there. So don't have a horn hooked up yet, but I do have a functional horn button now. So just got to get a horn reattached to the front. It just kicks out just enough so it's a better driving position. So overall, really happy with the way that turned out. We got one final update to do for the cockpit. Now that we've got all the cool things in here, the Recaros and the Momo and the stereo, I need something cooler for the shifter. So I got an updated shift knob and the extension from Numeric Racing, which will bring it a little bit taller, so it'll be nicer. This thing already has a short shift kit. I don't want to try and get anything crazy. I just want to change that, get it up a little higher, and have a little more fun with it. So let's go check out what they sent us. All right, here's the box. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Usually cannot do these things with one hand, but maybe I can today. So they're shift knobs you can get in different colors, which is kind of cool. So I did black, and of course the red accents for the gear selection. So let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that looks good. And it's Delrin and a weighted knob, so it'll have some get behind it. So that looks real nice, real clean, and this is going to fit with the extension piece that they sent us. Well, so let's pull that out. So it's designed to work with the stock shift lever, and of course Porsche has the flat ones, and they got a little set screw there to keep it in place. Attach the two parts together, you can see there, that's everything. So now we gotta get the stock one off, which is probably gonna be the most challenging part of this little game. I got the boot off, and it was integrated to the shift knob, so I actually just trimmed that down. So we're gonna put this back in there, push it down, then we'll put the sleeve on top of there, and we'll pull this up and then get it tightened around so it sits really nice. So I got the boot in place. Just gotta pull up that one side a little bit because it's a compression fit. Okay, so now I just gotta tighten down these set screws. Okay, I got the back one tightened, snugged up. I think maybe we'll just leave it as is and then get a little stitch and put a little single stitch in there to pull that tight, and it should sit nice and fine. And there it is, Numeric. Shift knob, taller, better. Got it sitting in there good. Straightened it out, nice and snug. Might have to tighten that thing down a little bit, but it's pretty good. Again, thank you guys for watching the Project Porsche build and tuning in for this episode. We've got a lot more coming up, including installing some new Morimoto headlights. So make sure you guys subscribe, give us a like, and leave a comment. Tell us what you think about it, and we'll see you at the next one.